Hello everybody and welcome to my introduction video for my YouTube channel, Kemetic Monk. This is kind of going to be a two-parter video. This one's not going to be that long, but the next video is kind of going to be a bit of an about me video to kind of give you guys a feel for who I am, what I've done, all that kinds of stuff, and how I became a monk for Anubis and stuff like that, which I never actually said, just that I'm a Kemetic monk. There's a bit of stuff about me in that video, but I just kind of wanted to make this video to discuss with you guys exactly what I am going to be using this channel for, kind of to give you guys a feel for what you should be expecting if you're subscribing to this channel and all different kinds of content that I'll be doing. First thing to start off with is that the first official video I have on this channel, one that will not be, these introduction videos, is going to be the first part of my podcast, which is Religion is Gray. Basically a podcast that discusses the kind of societal standpoint that religion is a very black and white perspective. You have good gods and bad gods, and no one ever considers that there's no such thing as an all good and an all bad god. So kind of wanting to discuss with that, that's what that podcast will be, mostly about just kind of the gray of religions, but I do just want to say this now, so you guys aren't expecting me to talk about every possible religion, though time for that will come when more religions will get their spotlight. But oh my goodness, the first video that I'll be doing is going to be called Is Jesus Lucifer? And like you would expect from that kind of video, a lot of my Religion is Gray podcasts will be oriented around Christianity. This is because there is a lot of stuff with Christianity right now that I think I need to talk about and discuss and show people, because there is a lot that I think the Christians are forgetting about in the religion and that they're not seeing. So kind of that's one of my purposes for doing the Religion is Gray podcast, is just to kind of show you guys a bit of stuff that I've dug up and a lot of the theories and a lot of evidence in the Bible that might correlate to things that you guys have never even thought about. So, that's also speaking if you're a Christian, because that Religion is Gray podcast will be there will be more stuff involving things like other religions. Like I'll definitely be talking about Kemetic Orthodoxy, which is my religion, because that and into Kemetic paganism, there's a lot of the same problems that happen within Christianity, like people basically sitting there saying, the version of the Egyptian mythology I have is the only correct one, and everybody else who believes differently is wrong. And I'll definitely be talking about that and why I believe that this is kind of a thing in society and why we have this issue in the first place, and all of that will be on the Religion is Gray. Well, we'll be on the Religion. We'll be on the Religion is Gray podcast, so you guys are free to watch that. They'll all be uploaded to YouTube, so you can always, if you subscribe and stuff like that, you'll be able to get the notifications for when those Religion is Gray podcasts come out. I do just want to say, don't expect a very consistent upload time. Not too consistent. It can take me from 2 to 3 weeks to get a lot of information on some of these topics, and I also work a farm job, so I'm very tired when I come home, and sometimes I just don't have the time or the energy to come home. Oh my gosh, I'm yawning so much. I don't have the time or the energy to come home and sit down and work on a video for 5 hours because I just want to go straight to bed. So don't expect a massively consistent upload time at the moment. If this channel gains more contraction, that will probably be a different story, but I'm also an influencer on some other apps that I have to work on. So, but yeah, those are just kind of the sums for this channel, sums for what you should be expecting when you subscribe. I also want to point out that I will be doing content other than the podcast, like meditation. I will be talking and answering questions that you guys may ask in the comment section. I may not be able to reply to them in the comment section, but I really encourage you guys to ask questions on these videos, because the only way that you're going to be able to get, answers to those questions is either to work from your Okay, let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that. I encourage you guys to ask questions because I want you guys to be able to sorry, be able to figure things out on your own. But sometimes you just need a little bit of like a nudge, like, hey, this is what I've done. Maybe you could apply that to your work with this said deity and stuff like that. And on the podcast videos, I also encourage you guys to ask questions and to type in the comments, because if we're not going to get to the truth if we can't hear other people's truths or what other people believe. So, but I will be doing meditation videos. I'll be doing videos that are going to be talking about, how to work with Anubis, how to work with other gods, because I work with Seth and Lucifer, all those kinds of stuff. I will be just doing kind of discussion videos, how I became a monk too, more in depth on that kind of practices. I'm god spouse to Anubis too, so I can talk about some of the god spousery and how some of those things work. There's a lot of things and a lot of topics that I'll have that I can talk about on this channel, and I hope that you guys are interested in those topics. I've got plenty more. If you guys have a topic you want me to talk about, just feel free to leave them in the comments. But yeah, that's been the introduction video, and I hope you guys all have a great day. Oh, and if you want to stay updated with the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like icon so this can get boosted around a little bit more. And yeah, that's all.